All right, guys, I know I've had the Sinn 104 many times on my channel before, but it's a worthy revisit, I think, and probably one of my top picks for whether it's used or new watches in the price range from 1,000 to 1,500, and occasionally you can get them even more expensive when they do limited edition runs or something like that. But this is probably the quintessential one. This is the Sinn 104i with the Hlink bracelet. Chris sent this over, but he also has the factory leather strap, which is, I don't know what the price tag is on the leather, or if you buy it on the leather and then get the bracelet, but I know their parts aren't cheap, but they're also not cheap, if that makes sense. You're basically going to get a very good high quality product. Whether your choice is the leather, the Hlink, which is my preference, or the fine link bracelet, which I have yet to actually handle. So the price on this guy, if you go to watchbuys.com, I'll put a link in the description. I don't have any affiliation with them or anything like that, other than I can tell you I have dealt with them a couple of times and they've been no problem to deal with. They're super accommodating and worked out great. That was, I think, when I bought the green dialed Sinn 104 I had, which I sold, but that's what I do, right? I buy and sell watches. So this guy here is, like I said, probably the one that most people gravitate toward, but there's a silver dial, a blue dial, a white dial, which looks amazing. And then my preference is the one with the Arabic numbers on there, which is only available, I believe, on the green dial, which is sold out, and the black dial. But because these are selling really good and we're noticing that they're putting out new models, I suspect that they will offer even more models in the future. So I would like to see the Arabic number offered in all the colorways. I mean, they're just selling them as fast as they can make them, I think, at this point. Occasionally, you'll see temporarily sold out on the Watch Buys website. When you do that, you can do an email notification, and they do let you know as soon as one restocks, and then you can purchase which one you like. And then on the used market, you can use Watch Recon or eBay or whatever. But every one that I've had on the channel so far, whether it be like that green one actually had an ETA movement, these ones have the Salida movement in them, and all of them have performed stellar on my time graph machine. So I think I mentioned brand new, the watch cost on the Hlink is, I don't know if this is across the board, but from what I've noticed is $1,560. If you want the fine link, it's actually a little bit more. It's $1,630. And if you get it on the leather, it's going to be $1,330. So there is one limited edition one, or special, I think it's limited. They did a matte, you know how this is all brushed and polished. They did a full matte version, which it's not like they just brushed it out. The process they used to get that matte finish was a little more involved in that, and it looks really good from what I understand in the pictures that I've noticed. I'm borderline tempted to purchase one, but I kind of like the bling. I like the high polish that is on most of these models. The matte one is $1,610, and it looks great. Definitely check it out on their website or look it up on the web. I think, I don't know, there was a couple other watch reviewers that have done video on. I don't know if it was a blog to watch or something like that. There's a couple articles out on them. But the magic with this watch, besides the fact that it's high quality German made, is it's a 41 millimeter case, 47 lug to lug, nice angular lugs. The thickness of it is 12 millimeter, but that's including that sapphire domed crystal, double domed. I'm guessing it's closer to like 11.5-ish thick if you just measure to the bezel. 20 millimeter lug width, and the bracelet does taper down to 18. Heavy duty bracelet, comes with a tool because it uses like a kind of like an Allen wrench or something like that to get those links out. And then a bracelet is nicely milled out, except for this part here stamped. 3 micro adjust. So that could be a thing where, because the H-links, when you are trying to fine tune it, can be difficult because you have to take out quite a bit of metal to get it sized right, and then you only have the 3 micro adjust. I had thought about drilling a 4th hole to get that extra added bit there, but I don't know if you can because of the length of the dive extension, which I don't know why there's a dive extension on here. So I think that's an area that could be improved to make sure it's going to fit whoever wears it, maybe ditch that dive extension, go with a milled clasp, and have a on-the-fly adjustment on there, such as like what Omega does or something. That would complete this watch 100%, I think. You also get a display case back, and it's slightly decorated movement. And like I said, I did time graph this one as well, and it is running flatline. It's 0, guys. It's killer. So anti-magnetism. I mean, Sinn is just a killer watch. 200-meter water resist, screw down crown, plus you get the day date, super legible handset, all white. You know, typically you'd have like a white framed and then you'd have black in the center. This one's all white, which against that matte black dial really pops, and then all of the other white printing on there. So bi-directional bezel, so you're going to use it in a countdown fashion. So instead of doing like a dive timer like that, which, you know, you could figure out and reverse it, but basically what you want to do is say, hey, I'm going to make a 10-minute video, then you go ahead and put the 10 on there, and then when you hit there, then okay, my 10 minutes is up. I don't intend to make this a 10-minute video because it's a revisit of a Sinn 104, but you get my point. So let me pop this guy on wrist, and you can see why it's much loved in the watch world. It just looks great, super legible, excellent timekeeping, plus the day date. What's not to love? I don't know. It seriously is one of my top picks. At some point I'll probably do a video of different price tiers of my top picks, but I can tell you right now, in the $1,500 mark, the Sinn 104 is easily top 3. I don't know where it's at in there, but it's easily up there. Like, this is such a killer watch. I'm probably going to purchase one again soon. I just haven't decided, or I'm waiting maybe for another special edition model or something. I like those. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Big thanks to Chris for sending this in. And this is actually getting shipped off to my buddy Homer, aka Bruce Wayne. So let me give you a lume shot. And excellent lume as well. It's just if you have not tried one of these and you're on the fence, I'm telling you, just do it, because plus they hold their resale value pretty dang good. Like, if you use it and wear it and get it scratched up, yes, you're going to lose a few dollars, but they sell quickly and they sell for decent prices. So it's not a big loss proposition that you're entering into. Like, it's pretty sustainable. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next vid.